Day 1. Wakening. "Wake up! It's snowing!" my brother yelled. Okay, calm down," I said. I got up and stretched. "Okay, so what's going on?" I said with a yawn. "It's snowing! Get up and come outside!" "What? But winter just begun. How is it snowing?" "I don't know, and I really don't care. Now come on!" "Okay, just let me get dressed." I went over to my dresser and pulled some heavy clothes. "I can't believe it's snowing," I said to myself. "It seems impossible." I walked outside and noticed it was warmer than usual. I looked over and saw my brother running around and screaming happily. I put my tongue out and caught a snowflake with my tongue, but I had to spit it out. "Ew! What is this? It tastes like crap!" I yelled. "It's snow!" my brother said. "No way! Snow tastes like water, not crap. And if it was snow, it would be cold out here." My brother looked over at me. "Then what is it?" I looked up into the sky. I don't know, but the sky is really gray, isn't it? We both went back inside and took a nap. Day 2. Alert. At 3 p.m., I woke up and looked outside. The so-called snow was still falling hard. I went to the television and flipped it onto the news channel. It was all static, but I could make out some of the words they were saying. "Alert! Do not exit your home. Stay inside." When the TV switched off, I went to it and hit it on the side a few times. "Come on, you piece of junk," my brother walked while rubbing his eyes. "What's going on?" he asked. "I don't know, but the news said to stay inside, so I guess we won't be going back out there," I said while looking out the window. "I'm cold," he said. "Okay, I'll pull some wood in the fireplace." "Do you think Mom and Dad are okay?" "Yeah, they're fine, don't worry. I'm sure they're having fun on their trip." I lit the wood on the fireplace, and we gathered around it and got warm. We both fell asleep in front of the fire. Day 3. Truth. My brother began to shake me the next morning. "Wake up, please! Wake up!" I jumped up and looked at him. What's the matter?" He pointed over to the TV. It was on, but there was still only static. The news reporter had a cast on his arm and was covered with dirt. "Everyone, for the love of God, if you can hear this, don't go outside. Stay in your homes. Keep your door locked and your lights off." Another person was behind him shooting at something. The camera fell to the ground and all I could see was their feet. A few more legs past the camera. They looked rotten and burnt. The TV went black again. I ran over to my window. The snow was falling really hard, but now there were people outside. I looked over at my brother. He was staring into the fireplace. I walked over to him. "What's wrong?" "It's not snow, it's ash," he said. He sounded sad. I grabbed his arm. "Come on, let's go into the attic." We ran up. There was one small window. "Get to the corner," I said as I opened up the window. It was hard to see, but I made out a few people walking aimlessly around our neighborhood. They were charred. The wind carried the smell of fire and burned flesh. We stayed in the attic that night. Day 4. figuring out. I couldn't sleep that night. I just stared at the people walking around. At around 5 a.m. the next day, I began to shut my eyes. I leaned halfway out the window and fell asleep. I woke up with a feeling that someone or something was watching me. The Chad people were all in a line in front of my house. Their bodies were burned and their eyes were black. The ash began to fall so hard I couldn't see anything. I began to hear banging at the door. My brother woke up and looked at me. "Stay here, I'll be right back," I said as I was going down into the house. He had a terrifying expression on his face. I went into the living room where they were hitting the door. I looked through the window. They were so grotesque. I almost vomited. I couldn't even recognize them because they were so burned. They all stopped hitting the door and looked at me, peeking through the window. They all ran over to the window and broke through. I ran as fast as I could back up to the attic. My brother was still in the corner when I came up. I closed the door behind me and grabbed my brother. He began to scream. "Shh, it's okay. We're going to be okay," I said in a calming voice. I looked at the door. They were breaking through. I clenched him even tighter. The door came down. The last thing I heard were the horrible, painful screams of the charred bodies.